this driver is just driving through intersections, blowing through with complete impunity, not really caring much about anything other than getting away from law enforcement at this point. California Highway Patrol is the lead agency for this pursuit. I believe it started with Garden Grove Police Department at some point. Santa Ana Police Department got involved with it, and then California Highway Patrol out of the Westminster station. So I'm going to pull slightly out of the shot just so you can see how many
double
cars are
white Dodge Charger in Downey, Norwalk.
1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4.
Really
so you got a 4 patrol car police package, pursuit package, I should say, following this panel truck.
It is once again double XL Downey Norwalk area, right off the 605, doing all sorts of swerving. Now we're backing up into the CHP vehicle, almost runs him over. We're fishtailing getting off the highway, making a U-turn here. Almost went out of his way to hit that CHP officer with the cage.
If it was just to make a U-turn.
I don't know if that was meant to just be a U-turn or say I'm here.
Back up into that patrol car, but very dangerous situation here now. That definitely raised the stakes.
That might push him. Now we go through an intersection, blowing through an intersection. Solid red light there.
This driver will go to get away.
Sorry. Okay. Now you guys can hear me.
He is armed with this panel truck right now.
Armed in stolen panel truck.
Suffice to say, this is a much heavier vehicle than the patrol car vehicle. So more than
those of you just joining us, we are Downey Norwalk off the 605. Stolen Dodge Charger double XL. Almost hit a CHP officer backing up right there. Might be armed and dangerous. Fishtailing off the freeway. Big time chase here. Downey Norwalk, as all roads lead to Downey. Drop your D's in the chat.
And the only way they can do that really is to get ahead of this truck.
Yeah, this one might. There's going to be no pitting a Dodge Charger of this size. You could get some spike strips down for sure, though. Little wheels on this Dodge Charger. Trunk is open. We stop for that solid red light. And now we're all over the road here.
All over the place. Very dangerous situation.
We're getting towards 4-star territory here.
And we will see exactly how they plan to stop this.
Of course, it's Downey Norwalk. Tires are still intact, but we're throwing all sorts of smoke. We continue to swerve around. That is not helping the suspension or the rubber on these things as we continue to kick up all sorts of dust, side drafting that silver Dodge Charger. They're almost running into him.
What was behind him and what was coming up alongside him?
Still Downey Norwalk headed towards Bellflower. All over the road here. Maybe the passenger side front right is busted. We just can't see it.
Is just all over the place. And I'm not sure if he's doing that on purpose or if he's just losing control.
Could be. It feels like the front right is down. That's 50 miles an hour in a double XL Charger through the intersection.
But it may be just the gross vehicle weight itself and how he is driving this truck.
These little hyena cop cars are trying to take down a hippo.
But I'm thinking
that's wrong side of the road.
This intentionally. Now on the other side, wrong side of traffic.
Oh my God.
Left-hand turn.
Oh, that's a hard swerve and he splits the cars.
Here in the Norwalk area.
Oh my God, almost head on.
Still going. Right now pushing up
4 stars, kick it up, we're kicking it to 4.
Accelerating. He's at our 3 o'clock.
They could try and pit the back of it just to loosen them up a little bit. This is so reckless that they'll pit even if there are people on the street. As he's going head on against these, it might roll. He might roll the whole thing.
This potentially could be a pursuit where they may try and 1022 this or
not a chance. This one's too dangerous.
Surveil.
The front right looks intact too.
He is just driving wild.
Yeah, it's just
all over the place. And my fear here is
this is not a tracking mode chase. No way.
Heavy a vehicle
these oncoming cars are parting like the seas. Hopefully, because they're seeing the red and blues in the CHP.
The way he's operating that vehicle right now.
(1022) yes, is canceling the pursuit and going into tracking mode. But there is a sheriff's department helicopter overhead. You can see there's one unit there, one cruiser in pursuit. The good news with keeping those red and blues on is hopefully people coming the other way can see it coming and get the hell out of there. This is a busy street here in Downey, Norwalk. We're on Woodruff approaching Artesia. We have been down this road many times before, as we are in the mecca of police chases now.
Listening to them already radioing ahead to other CHP divisions and potentially other agencies.
Oh, God, he hits the side of that Dodge Charger. Still, wrong side of the road. Back right is connected there.
Flash right and
Did a little side swipe as we continue to go side to side.
wrong side of the road again.
That's almost the sidewalk of the wrong side of the road. It says ugly crash written all over it, people.
Purposely driving all over the place.
Now he's in the median. He's going to hit this car.
That driver completely
Lucky.
as to what's going on here.
These people have no clue, and why would they? Anyone in Downey, Norwalk, Lakewood area, get your people off the road. Wrong side of the road here. That looks like the bike lane on the wrong side. Swerving again.
As a weapon.
God, I hope one of those tires just blows out or something. Just rolls the truck. He's got to roll here.
To a parking lot here.
Parking lot.
Let's see whether or not he's able to get out.
Hopefully he doesn't play bumper cars.
Wild turn.
Oh, God. Oh, God. This looks like a drive-through. Is that a Denny's? No, we're going off-roading.
He's back out onto South Street right now.
Oh, it's back on the right side of the road.
Back onto Woodruff. And now we know that he will go to any lengths to get away from these guys.
Might be armed too, people. So, I mean, this is going to be probably as ugly of an ending as we've seen in some time. So, if you don't want to see it, now is your time to get out of here. You've been warned.
It's a heavy vehicle, and there's not much that's
This also feels like a potential T-bone as we go through another intersection at full speed. Swerving, wrong side of the median onto the grass. 50 plus miles an hour. This one, I don't know how this one doesn't end in anything but a crash.
As we look at our speedometer, he's not really going
And then what?
fast. Normally, we might say that he's not particularly going at a speed that is really dangerous, but this is still dangerous. When you
A lot of pursuit trees. A lot of pursuit trees here in Downey, Norwalk.
all over the place, wrong side of the road, over sidewalks, through parking lots and such, and let's see what he does here now. He's making a right-hand turn now. Looks like it's going to be Del Amo Boulevard. Del Amo Boulevard. Making a right-hand turn onto Del Amo. Another right-hand turn.
God, where are we? I'm going to keep moving myself around the screen so we...
And it's hard to imagine what he's thinking here because it's not like...
God! He's going to hit that... Oh, he takes the bumper off that Dodge Charger. He just ripped it off.
That driver's pulling over. I'm glad they're okay, but...
He's still going. He's chasing the truck. He doesn't know what's going on. That Dodge Charger just had their bumper ripped off. Is chasing the truck.
I don't know. But if he's looking for a place to dump
Took that cheese. It was like string cheese the way it just peeled off.
They're not going to see where this truck is. It's huge and it's quite visible.
What are you supposed to do? You got to get spike strips out there, but
Have enough speed.
we're out of Downey, Norwalk. We're in the neighboring Lakewood area.
And those patrol vehicles.
You would hope they could get some more units down here and just start rolling the dice, and then he makes a right turn or a left turn at the right time. And those tires will go quick, a lot quicker than usual. They're meant for slow release on the spike strips, but with a Dodge Charger of this size and tires that small, you have to imagine it's going to be pretty effective really quickly and expedite. I mean, that's the second technical crash that we've had thus far.
Picking up a little bit of speed. He's gone now from 40 miles per hour into the 50s. Low 50 mile per hour. See where our patrol vehicles are. They're still right on his heels. They're not going anywhere. Are you trying to get to a...
You know what? We haven't seen the Bearcats engaged in a chase that is actually moving. They bring the Bearcats in for standoffs, but you're going to need a Bearcat to pit this vehicle.
Subject, and we just don't, we haven't been able to see inside the car just yet. The windows aren't really tinted that dark, but we'll have to wait until we get beyond these trees.
We've calmed down a little bit.
Try and get
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
inside this car.
he's got his hazards on at the very least. If he foot bails, I hope we have the skin missile from the last
You can see
chase.
he's moving around in there. He's very animated. He's got his arm.
Oh, his arm out the window looking back.
Not clear if he's signaling other drivers or exactly what he's doing, but he's just moving around in there, very agitated, very animated. And now he's in a little bit of traffic here.
Now what?
He's coming up on Del Amo.
1, 2. I see at least 3 cruisers in pursuit now, and he's got a roadblock in front of him. He might plow through this white Dodge Charger. He is in no mood to stop. Oh, he does. He comes to a full stop.
About trying to get away from law enforcement, but
If they approach the car, you better believe he's just going to hit the gas.
he's in a regular lane, not a turn lane, but he's in a regular lane, but he's got his signal on. And earlier he had his hazard lights on, so that might be just one of his hazard lights on. Let's see if we can take a little better look inside, see who's in. So kind of hard to see in there.
Tense moments here as we wait for this light to turn green. It feels like an eternity.
I don't see what appears to be more than 2 people.
Okay, we're
Looks
moving.
like just one driver inside the vehicle right now.
This is like watching a boxing fight. The moment you blink, you might lose him. You might crash. This white Dodge Charger won't get out of the way. It probably thinks the cops are.
Just complying with.
Yeah, it's just you see cops like that, and you're like, I'm not driving anywhere. You go do your thing. Isn't that the law?
Logic, because when you look at the way he's been driving, why would he comply now? And so all traffic's moving. He's moving ahead.
Still going.
And he's playing with his lights. He had his 4-ways on, his hazards. At one point he was blacked out on the freeway. Then he turned his lights on. So just very bizarre behavior.
I don't know who's on the call. It's not Eliana, but we are NBC4. It might be Roland Sprewell. I don't know who's got the holiday shift.
And I'll tell you, it just goes to show you, just because it's the holiday season, criminals
Yeah, there's
are
no.
still fully engaged doing their job of being criminals.
It's a good way to put it.
So all over the road again, we are on Del Amo Boulevard still. Coming into passing Downey Avenue.
Downey Avenue, people.
We're in the Long Beach Lakewood area.
We are in the absolute
Westbound
nucleus
on Del Amo
mecca
Boulevard.
of police chases. Downey Avenue, Artesia Boulevard,
Excessive
Downey
speeds right
Norwalk.
now, but we have seen him pick up speed. Of course, our CHP vehicles are still in place. They are still right on his heels. And we have not heard any discussion about any
Somebody
potential,
in the chat just asked, why 4
steps or
stars?
anything like
Just
that.
joined. Oh, we're just driving around. Don't worry.
We're slowing
Nothing
down.
big's happened. Someone in the chat said the front right is completely flat. I didn't see that last time we got the angle of it, but perhaps
So it looks
it's
like we
they're
got
saying that.
combination of CHP and maybe Garden Grove
I feel like they
police
might pull up to
cars
the door
going. Let's
here.
take a look.
But since this person is armed, you have to wonder if they don't want to risk like looking down the barrel of a shotgun. DJ Ryerson, once again in the chat, saving all you people complaining about ads. W's in the chat for our man, our savior, DJ Ryerson.
At some point, see who this is. It may be Garden Grove because that is where it originated. And
Ad-free
by the way,
police
if you are
chasing,
just
courtesy
joining us,
of the great DJ.
Thank you again for joining us on the NBC LA streaming app and all of our streaming platforms.
Big Chase here, 4 stars, people. Just getting in here. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I've got a lot of people piling up in here. Ridiculous police chase going on right now with a double XL Charger. We have seen him back into cops. We've seen him take off fenders of other Dodge Chargers on the street, blowing through red lights, wrong side of the road, 50 plus miles an hour. Erratic driving as the door is open. And now the door is closed. I don't know what's going on here, but not in any mood to comply, potentially armed and dangerous as well.
Surrendered to law enforcement, and then he shut his door and went back in. So we'll see what happens here.
Door continues to open and close. Tom and Jerry going at it here. And you can't send the fur because the window's too high.
Just yet. And as I was saying before, this
Big chase. We haven't had a 4-star that's actually been since that guy that was doing 150 miles an hour the other night.
It was carjacked out of the Garden Grove area.
And above all, this is a stolen Dodge Charger.
Surface streets and freeways, the 22 and the 405, the 605 freeway, and then now on surface streets here. We're at Del Amo and Cherry Avenue in the Long Beach area. A single individual, single driver inside.
Whoa, look at the front right. Oh, we got big smoke blasting out of the front right. And that looks like tire rub smoke. That is not brake smoke. We are putting on, we might have a Katy Perry challenge here, inevitably, as we are grinding. That's not axle rub. That might be tire rub on a broken fender in front. As we know, we were just in a fender bender before. When he took that bumper off, when you get the friction of the tire against something that's indented in, you're going to start to smoke it. And then when we smoke, we're going to grind it down. Now the aerodynamics of this Dodge Charger are changing. We are tilting to the top right on the passenger side of the front door, and we are going to start leaning. And this is one heavy Dodge Charger.
Either they got a spike strip or he did some damage to the
I think that's from the accident. I think that's from and my guess is that's from the accident.
Okay, coming around. Let's see here. Looks like Garden Grove.
Get these pursuit trees out of my way. Okay, so that you can tell the blue smoke is brake fluid. We've seen blue smoke a lot, means the brakes are gone. When you see that white smoke, it's tire rub.
And he can go at any time he wants. I don't know.
And then the darker smoke is usually when the rubber falls off the rim, and the rim is grinding on the asphalt, and it's grinding down to the axle. You start to see some darker smoke there. It's when the Pope, they announce a new Pope. You know, they got different smokes. Look at the smoke coming out of this right now. Better not lose this signal, NBC. Okay. And that's going to explain a lot of this fishtailing. As we're doing 50 miles an hour.
That passenger side marker, signal, perhaps. But let's see if we can get in there. That
looks banged up. And then when we go down to the axle, we're going to be getting a Katy Perry challenge to start throwing fireworks. Seems inevitable here. Not a whole lot of time left. And I don't know. Usually a lot of these Dodge Chargers can survive losing a tire, and they just grind away and just drive without a tire. At this size, at this weight, I don't know if we can control this thing. So, also, braking becomes impossible because you have no damn rubber on one of the damn rims. So you hit the gas, you're not stopping anytime soon. That's dangerous. Solid red light as we go through the intersection. Now in Long Beach.
Knowles area, or coming into the Bixby Knowles area of Long Beach, if you're familiar with that area. A lot of restaurants, pretty close to Cal State Long Beach, that area.
This is we've seen a pickup Dodge Charger, but a triple XL Dodge. This is a double XL. and it's stolen. It's a box. Look how boxy it is. And it doesn't have that double tire reinforcement that the pickup Dodge Chargers do. I mean, 50 miles an hour is going to be near impossible to come to a stop within 50 yards. He better start hitting those brakes way in advance. Look at the smoke now coming out of the back of this thing, people. Hazards are on. We're creating a scene, so thankfully cars all around will know that there's something serious going on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minimum cruisers, 7, 8, 9, an armada, 10, 11 now CHP cruisers lined up like velociraptors about to take down the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic Park. Throwing up some smoke here now, stopped at the red light. Is that fire underneath? No, those are just the hazards.
But he has given no indication he's going to give up or he's trying to bail out or anything like that.
Come on. We're relying on some ancient technology here, but we're back.
Is the car door open on one of the patrol vehicles?
Yes.
They're going to probably try and get this other driver out of the way here.
this Jeep.
Okay, so
This
they,
Jeep, get out of here.
got that driver out of the area.
Maybe this person will just give up and save us all some trouble here, hopefully.
Doing something. He's
All sorts of fidgety up here.
Something like that, hard to tell.
Don't like fidgety.
Let's see if I can see what's going on this tire here. Sorry for the jerky camera, but as we come around,
There's still some rubber. It looks like there's a little bit of rubber left.
In here, and it looks like that passenger side tire is flat. Again, don't know if
Once the rubber comes off, that's going to start throwing all sorts of sparks. It's going to be a big time July 4th show. Someone's hitting it with a laser pointer now, too.
But that is part of deploying spike strips is being...
We didn't see any spike strips, but it could have happened.
Deploy one before they actually have a chance to... before the driver has a chance to know that one is being deployed. Officers out of their cars right now. So we're at Del Amo and Long Beach Boulevard in the Long Beach area.
Did you guys see tails wagging? Is there fur?
And right now I think they're just...
You better believe there's fur. There's going to be everything for this one.
Will he surrender? I'm sure they're making call-outs and trying to get him to comply to their orders. But he's given no indication he's going to give up.
Not
He's
yet.
been inside the cab of that truck.
This is, and the worst part about this is if he just stays there, this is a Bearcat. This has to be a Bearcat standoff. It's going to take forever.
Right now for law enforcement, time is on their side as they try and make call-outs and get the driver to come out of the vehicle.
Let's see if I can see a Doge.
So it looks like one patrol officer's
I don't see any Doge.
here.
No Doge just yet, but there might be a Doge in the back seat.
And the driver of this truck has every opportunity to floor it right now and blow right through this intersection. But
There's nothing stopping him. The vehicle's not disabled yet.
The truck is completely incapacitated in any way, shape, or form. I just think he's probably taking stake in what's going to happen next here and how possibly he can get out of this situation. Whether he should give up or maybe bail out or try and, continue on with the pursuit. We just don't know at this point.
If I was a betting man, he's going to take off at some point. He has shown no inclination to surrender in any regard. And I think the swerving from before was before the tire went down. Yeah, no, we don't even have less than lethal guns drawn out yet. They're kind of just parked, chilling, maybe trying to communicate.
If you're a criminal and you're going to carjack a big panel truck like this, you just got to know you're not going to be able to operate this thing with any level of speed or any level of tactical driving, if you will, that's going to allow you to get away from these patrol vehicles. I mean, they all have police packages on them. They're able to, keep up with most vehicles and blow past most vehicles on the roadway.
Yes, this might be an okay time to use the bathroom or get a snack, but go at your own discretion. It can pick up at any point. That door might open up and he just takes off, and then you miss a Doge takedown.
Do what I'm going to do with it, but obviously Garden Grove Police Department had a different plan for him, and they still have a different plan for him. But the choice is his right now to give up and completely comply, because with this many police cars, there's just no getting away. There's just no getting away at this point. They're going to be on him. Now again, if you're just joining us, you are watching what we think may be the termination.
Look at these people just driving past this. And there he goes! The oncoming traffic is just driving past him like nothing was going on. There's Armada police officers. And now we're off. Chase back on. Whoever went to go get your snack, get your ass back over here. Chase is back on.
Lull law enforcement into maybe a sense of, relaxing a little bit, maybe thinking that that he was going to give himself up. Simply a ploy to get
Never
him out of
left.
their vehicle so that he can
We
accelerate.
will be here all night if we must. Swerving. There's the night sun. They're bringing out all the night sun, blasting this Dodge Charger.
Pacific Avenue. And that passenger side tire still continues to
Maybe he
smoke.
just wanted to get away from the intersection. No, we're not 5 stars until we see the Bearcat. I would be calling the Bearcat right now if I was CHP. We know the Bearcat, it takes time to get here. We're on the move again. And we're swerving. Oh, we're swerving. We're making a scene.
There as he moves on, continuing westbound on Del Lamo Boulevard.
There will be no Paul Walker challenge this time. I can not with officers this tight.
You see the night sun there?
Night sun.
Who's our
Night sun needs to move. Oh, there you go. Now the night sun is on.
airship is, but
We got not another overpass. That's where we lost the last chase.
he's in.
Yeah, we're playing cat and mouse here for a little bit.
Readjust our location.
Hopefully we have a lot of gas in this tank, because this might be a while.
Oh boy. There we go.
Eliana, we miss you. It's okay, he's got it back. He had to spin around there.
So the vehicle right now stopped at the intersection of Del Amo and Susanna Road. This is in Long Beach. And again, it's just a game of cat and mouse where he stops and he goes. He stops and he goes. Using perhaps this as a ploy to get officers out of their cars, out of their vehicles, relaxed, thinking that he's going to give it all up. And then he punches right through the intersection again and proceeds on. And there he goes again.
And we're
Through
off.
the intersection at Susanna, still westbound on Del Amo. So who's our airship? CHP is our airship. At one point, we had...
Look at that smoke, guys.
The Duke aircraft from Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Look at all that smoke. We're starting to tilt big time. It's going to start scraping. That front fender is going to start scraping once that axle grinds. I mean, it is smart for him not to stay in the same spot, because then they can't call the Bearcats. So just to stop, keep moving, stop. He's buying himself as much time as possible this way.
Thank you again for joining us on all our streaming platforms and our NBC LA app. I'm Roland Sproul in News Chopper 4 with my piloted partner, Sorrow. You're watching live images of a police pursuit that's been going on now for at least an hour, possibly more. Garden Grove Police Department, CHP.
We are off again, and we are picking up speed.
Stolen white panel truck, that's that one right there that you see in the middle of your frame. Stolen out of Garden Grove after being carjacked. And it is a pursuit that has traversed a number of different freeways and surface streets, from surface streets in Garden Grove to Stanton to the 22 freeway, the 405 freeway, the 605 freeway, and now back on the surface streets where we are right now in the city of Long Beach.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Roland Sprewell who's on the mic. Roland might be flying the chopper. Not sure.
He is now eastbound on Santa Fe Avenue in the Long Beach, actually heading into the Carson area, I should say. And I'll try and listen to see if they're going to pull in Carson Sheriff to be a part of this. But we are heading into the Rancho Dominguez area. It has been a relatively
We've calmed down, thankfully, a little bit, but we know what this guy's capable of.
Vehicles that size, they may have governors on them as well to keep them from going too fast. But it is a fairly heavy vehicle in terms of gross vehicle weight. So this guy has been all over the road with it. Some of that has probably been intentional, and some of it has been just him fishtailing and losing control over that. Nothing in the back of it. Perhaps he thought at some point that he was carjacking or stealing a truck that had plenty of Christmas goodies or something inside it, only to open it up and determine that there's absolutely nothing in the back of that truck. And so there's no additional payload to the
There's a
truck,
lot of smoke.
That definitely could have, the extra weight could have definitely impacted the operation of this truck. But I would go out on a limb and say he's not really operating it all that well or that safely thus far. So Garden Grove Police Department in pursuit. It has changed
Garden Grove, so
Police
not CHP.
to the California Highway Patrol.
Oh, or maybe
And
both.
the Highway Patrol bailed out, and I believe we just have Garden Grove Police, CHP air asset overhead. And just trying to see, it looks like that's Garden Grove Police, but it's kind of hard to tell. And of course, they've got a couple of patrol vehicles here. I'm also trying to see who else might be involved.
Looks like some tire there or something.
Involved. So you've got Garden Grove Police Department, you've got the Sheriff Department from LA County Sheriff, and you got CHP as our air asset overhead involved in this chase. It has been a chase that where this individual is sort of playing cat and mouse with them. There was a point where he stopped and looked like he was going to get out.
Every time he makes a turn, it's going to blast. It is going to blast smoke out of that thing.
And you might ask the question, well, was it due to
Turning is not good. Turning gets the rubber off the rim.
But what we have seen is this driver drive over curbs and over small concrete barriers through parking lots, that sort of thing, and that quite possibly may have been what damaged that tire. And you can see, I'm starting to see sparks now fly
Guys,
out
hear
of the
that?
tire. So
We are nearing the
there's
Katy Perry
oil
challenge.
that's making contact with that-
Sparks coming out of the front right
now.
as we lose rubber.
And
You turn the vehicle, the rubber is no longer going to just be in a centrifugal force forward motion. It gives it a chance to fall off the tire.
So it looks like we're getting back on the freeway here.
Back on a highway.
Let's see here. I'll let you know where we're at here in just a second. Picking up a little bit of speed.
50. That would be 50 miles an hour with. Front left might be down too. Is that front left smoking? Oh, the front left's down. We've lost our front two tires here. There's still rubber on the front left, but he's about to have no grip whatsoever on either of those front two tires. Oh yeah, we're down. We're chucking rubber off the front left. Where did that come from?
Looks like we got two flat tires possibly. That driver's side is not looking very healthy.
No, indeed. We need a pit stop. We need a pay and spray ASAP for that front left. It's not gone though. He's got plenty of time as long as he doesn't turn. Oh! Oh, and now he's on the curb, and we throw sparks that way. How much longer can this giant Dodge Charger hippopotamus run?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, God. Oh, we're going to tumble. We're going to tumble. We're on the median. We're on the median.
Just passed through, just crashed into, I believe that was a light.
Get these pursuit trees out of the way.
We're going to get around the trees here.
Oh, pursuit trees. Goddamn pursuit trees, always. Where is he?
Backing up now.
Now we're backing up.
This is not good here.
That's assault with a deadly weapon. He's going to hit the cruiser.
Medium shot here.
That's a felony. Every time you touch, that's a felony. It's assault with a deadly weapon. Vehicle is considered deadly weapon. Just as so much as touching the cage. That's ADW. Here comes another one. This is going to be another 10 years right here. 10 years.
Playing a little bit of cat and mouse here.
That's 2 assaults with a deadly weapon. And he's lining up. He's going forward and backing up, continuing to drive. Oh my God, plows through those parked cars.
This guy is nuts.
Oh my God. Are they going to light him up?
Completely nuts.
Just bulldoze that car out of the way.
Situation here.
Thankfully, I mean,
Officers out of their cars, got them at gunpoint.
have they lit him up?
And I'm hoping that he gives up. I mean,
He better, otherwise there are going to be no serving 10 years for this guy.
And as if he's pressing
No, he's moving.
into the position of
He's already had several ADWs
quite possibly.
on a police officer. Do not expedite that life sentence.
Because he's essentially using this truck as a weapon. And
Yeah, I think this has earned a 5th star. It's been a long time since we've seen a chase get this deep. Still moving, so we haven't had, I don't know what type of, looks like the windshield's still intact.
He's moving around in there. He's, like I said, I've been saying seems to be very agitated, animated.
Hopefully just opens that door and they can send a dog or something.
Is he mentally unstable?
Always a possibility.
We just don't know at this point.
But neither do the police. So this is why these are so difficult, man.
So again, we've got a canine here. We've got at least one.
Doge,
canine officer.
big Doge. Look at the right to the left of me. Look at the tail. That big tail, bushy tail. Oh, he's barking. He's big. He's so big. He wants to go. Locked and loaded.
We just don't know the way this guy's been driving.
It's the door's too high for the Doge to jump in there, though.
And basically,
If I see a fur missile, what? Door's open.
with that truck using the size.
Oh, that Doge is gonna.
and the weight
Nope,
of that
door's
truck
closed.
To move vehicles.
Oh, the Doge is right there.
Officers, it's just not a situation. It's not a good situation whatsoever. It's a situation that just.
If the dog, you think the dog can jump that high, people?
Now, Here's somebody walking behind that truck.
Moron, get out of the way. What is that person doing? Put your phone away, you cloud chaser.
So hopefully officers will get that individual out of there.
Get out of there. In the line of fire, like, oh, what's going on here? Just out for a leisurely stroll, going back down the driveway. What is wrong with people, man?
Oh, what was that?
Oh, smoke.
He's throwing something.
No, that looks like non-lethals. No, to me, that looks like they're breaking the window and sending in smoke.
Something that looks like fire on the other side.
Nope, I disagree. I think they put in the non-lethals and they're trying to smoke them out. Tear gas.
So it looks like they're putting less than lethal
Yep,
rounds
thank you.
into
Come on,
the cab.
it's not our first chase. We are blasting that front door with less than lethals. Head is out the window because he can't breathe. Blasting. Look at the windshield getting lit up with the non-lethals. They're trying to break the windshield, and they could potentially send a dog through the windshield, have him climb up.
Injecting some pepper gas.
Pepper balls. That's the green balls. Those are pepper balls.
Try and smoke him out, possibly.
He's still huffing it. He can't take it anymore. Door's open. He's trying to air it out, and this is a great opportunity to send the fur missile. Hey, dog! Dog almost got in. He almost got in. Ah, they sneaky dog. They sent the dog. He almost got there. It's either stay in there with the gas or hit the fur. Which one do you want? How do you want it? Maybe he's trying to go to the back. Oh, the fur missile was so close. They should have walked the dog around and have it come from an alternate angle because he saw it coming. They're still lighting him up with pepper balls. How many pepper balls can this person take?
The cab of that truck.
Just inhaling toxic fumes.
He's on the losing end of this particular battle right now. There's just really nowhere for him to go unless he's going to ram through these officers.
Every time he opens the door, he vents it out. He's like venting the cabin. More pepper balls. Oh, big round of pepper balls. That's a lot of pepper balls. Here comes a dog again. He's trying to get in the window. He's trying to jump. Look at him jumping. Oh, he wants in. Good dog. Go back. Dog is back. Dog is loaded. Look at the tail.
And we'll just see.
Who's a good boy?
They'll be able to entice him to come out of the cab without deploying the dog. Because at this point, with whatever they've been firing inside, the gas that they've been firing inside the cab, I'm quite certain he's motivated to get out of there.
Oh, that can't be comfortable. Oh, look at all, you can see the streaks of all the pepper balls. Oh my God, that's so many. That is just breathing mace. He's in there just breathing pepper spray.
That cab with all that pepper gas.
But what have we always told you? No matter what's wrong with you, how much meth you're on, or somewhere in between, when you see the dog, you get sober very quickly. Your mind sobers up ASAP when you see that thing come running.
He has voted through his actions that he is not going to get out of that cab until he absolutely has to.
Oh, he's got his jacket out. Look at that, he's got his jacket, using it as a shield against the pepper balls. He's swinging at them. He's swinging at the pepper balls. He's fanning out the smoke.
He's trying to fan the gas.
Now what?
He's got his shirt off, and he's using whatever he can to try and fan out the gas that's inside the cab. He's got all the windows open to try and...
Still getting lit up.
He just doesn't want to come out of the cab right now.
There's their dog. Big dog. And by the way, this vehicle may have lost. It's the rubber. They're moving in. Is he going to try and drive away? They're going to open up the door. There's a dog right there.
Opening the door.
He's on the wrong side.
They got him at gunpoint. Dog's inside.
The dog's in there. The dog is destroying him. The dog is in there. The Dilophosaurus. He's in the cabin.
That cab.
He's in the cabin. The dog is in the cabin.
He's kicking.
Oh no! Get the dog.
Trying to get the dog off of him.
They let the dog in the cabin.
Still got him at gunpoint.
Oh, that dog has probably got him by the leg. He's still in there. Oh, the dog's out now. Oh, is he trying to get to the wheel?
He keeps trying to stay in there.
He might be trying to get to the wheel. He closes the door. He's going to drive away. I told you he can still drive this thing.
Okay, so officers
They're backing up. What?
Not quite sure if he has a weapon or what the situation is.
What are you doing?
They have now backed off.
You were in the cabin. You could have prevented him from getting to the wheel. What's the protocol there?
And now the standoff continues, right?
I'm telling you, he's going to drive away.
Okay.
Doors open.
Doors opening again.
Doors open.
He's got his hands up. He seems to be complying.
Screaming at the cops. Oh, if he touches
Down
the
on his
asphalt.
knees, hands out. Actually, he's sitting down.
Oh, God.
Flat. Officers advancing again.
Oh, they got him. Put him on his back, turn him over.
Officers are taking him into custody.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, look at the size of that dog.
Pat him down. I'll make sure he doesn't.
Code 4. 4's in the chat. We are code 4 somehow, some way.
And get him in handcuffs.
Oh, my Lord.
And man, this is going to be the termination of a pretty wild pursuit that took us through a number of different cities, a number of different freeways.
All right, people. Wow.
Surface streets.
Do I give this guy a busted or a wasted? What does he deserve? I think he just busted on this one.
Garden Grove that was carjacked. And the driver of this truck
Busted. No, it's busted.
A couple of vehicles that had
They're scooting him over into custody.
a bumper torn off. Fortunately, I don't believe anybody was hurt by this driver, but definitely this pursuit has come to an end.
Once again, how we made it out of this chase without a crash, somebody dying, a dog getting killed in a pursuit, shots being fired. I don't know how we continue to survive these in this way, but yet again, we are code 4 here, people, in Downey, Norwalk, of all places, northern Long Beach, where this originated. Christmas, fur missile, Christmas, Katy Perry challenge, Chris, you name it.
And that is going to be a wrap.
Always see something different on chases here in Los Angeles. I don't know what to name this chase. I'll think about it.
On this pursuit.
All right, people. If you haven't already followed the account, do so. Turn on your notifications in the event this happens again. You don't want to miss it. If you, for some reason, enjoy this type of content, be sure to do that. Included is merchandise in the top left corner if you're looking for some last-minute New Year's Eve presents. birdsintheair.com, where we have everything for you to choose from. Please indulge. Other than that, any nominations? Any nominations
So that's going to be a wrap.
for the name of this chase? Because this is certainly worthy of 5 stars tonight. Hotbox. That's a good one. Several Hotbox nominations. The Hotbox Chase.